Jew hatred has become acceptable. As long as you call it anti-Zionism, it's cool. It's fine to do. You can't say Jew hatred, not yet. But you can call it anti-Zionism. And then once you go underneath that category, you're willing to say and nearly do whatever it is that you want in the name of anti-Zionism. There was a viral clip that went out from a podcast with, I forget what this guy's name is, Miles Bryan. I forget what the guy's name is. It doesn't matter. He's a nobody. So just look at this clip, and I want you to realize how close we are to mirroring what Germany looked like in the 1930s. Check out this clip.
Like, the Jews don't want to take accountability.
They don't.
That's
Yes.
I'm with you on that one.
Okay.
That's why, like, there was up to something, so the Germans wanted to take them out.
Like payback.
It had to be something. Like, Germans wanted to take them out, all of them out.
They started it. So get somebody.
There we go.
Like, yeah, talk about them.
The Holocaust was the only way he can take out a huge population, like a huge amount of Jews all in one setting. But I already know what's going on. Like, I'm not dumb. Like, I know, like, the Jews did something. That's why they sent up here. They're trying to take back, like, they're trying to take back and get repercussions, especially from America, like, from Americans. So they're taking over the government and stuff like that.
I'm telling you, how do we take them down?
How do we take them down?
Yeah.
I mean, I had to say it.
My bad, y'all.
My
bad.
Hitler, he had the plan, but his plan was just too, like, very, like, gruesome, if we can say it.
Listen,
He said,
he had to do what he had to do.
But he had to do it.
He was like,
Listen, he was trying to save the world.
I
It didn't
agree.
work out. He did. Listen, he just did
I
what he
mean,
had to do.
Jews are the reason why the healthcare system and everything around us in the government is collapsing, because they're sitting up here stealing away from the American people.
I mean, so obviously I don't think, in my personal opinion, that anybody that was here on that podcast, maybe past the fourth grade, or even at a fourth grade reading level, but that's my personal opinion. But, there was a time, when being woke meant defending the marginalized, no matter how you felt about it, whatever side you're on. So, but now it means promoting jihad as propaganda. And it doesn't matter on the right or on the left. This is what it means. And there was a time when the right itself was pushing back against this madness. It was very clear. There was a certain moral clarity that swept through on the right, that people understood this. But now that there are parts of the right that are trying to outwoke the left even. This is what I feel like. It's like, how woke can we be? By adopting the same anti-Zionist garbage. I don't want to sugarcoat this. There is no moral high ground in defending terrorism. There's just clarity. Hamas is a terrorist organization that's soon to be gone. Thank God. Same thing by Hezbollah. Same thing by the Houthis in Yemen. There are many. Qatar is an enemy of the West. Yes, Qatar is an enemy of the West. They support the terrorism. The Iranian regime, that is a terrorist regime that happens to be the actual, sovereign governing, group of Iran, a regime. That's what it is. This is called evil. You understand? And that means it's not good. If you defend this, you are morally corrupt and bankrupt. It's just very, very simple. There's no moral high ground for anybody who decides to defend terrorism. There's none. So if you support Hamas, you support child murder, rape, you support the destruction. I mean, Gaza is being destroyed right now because of Hamas. I don't understand why how you cannot see this. This is a war that happens in civilian populations because Hamas has decided to hide behind its own people. And we see what has happened with, think about this, with Hezbollah. Everybody was like, wow, Israel was so precise. When they actually started to come out and fight, they went out into the desert. We barely talk about Hezbollah anymore because they're a non-factor, because they were not hiding behind the people. They stepped outside and they got the business. Same thing would happen with Hamas. This war would have been over a long time ago. So if you justify that there's rockets going into civilians' homes, you are morally bankrupt. And yet these are the voices that the kids are listening to. These are the voices that the kids are listening to. Anti-Zionism has become the badge of rebellion. You know, it used to be back in the day, it was like hip hop, rock and roll, you know? That has been replaced today with anti-Zionism. But this rebellion that we're discussing here is against the truth. It's against justice. It's against morality. That's not brave. This is not called bravery. It's cowardly. It's not compassion. So wait, if you like what you just saw, click this one right here. And if you'd rather hear the full episode, you could just click right here. Make sure that you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that when any new episodes of the podcast is released, you will be amongst the first to know.